1. Joaquin Phoenix regrets Letterman interview, worst night of my life, late show confession. 2. Joaquin Phoenix apologizes for horrible Letterman interview, full story. 1. Joaquin Phoenix regrets Letterman interview, worst night of my life, late show confession. Joaquin Phoenix has openly expressed that one of his most uncomfortable experiences on television was his infamous interview with David Letterman, which he now describes as one of the worst nights of my life. This revelation came during his recent guest appearance on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, where he took a moment to reflect on that awkward encounter from 2009, which has since become a notable moment in late-night television history. "It was definitely a strange experience," Phoenix remarked, acknowledging that it has been 15 years since he last graced the stage of Letterman's show. He elaborated, saying, "In some ways, it was a success, but it was also just one of the worst nights of my life." At the time of the original interview, Phoenix was promoting the mockumentary film I'm Still Here, directed by Casey Affleck. In preparation for this role, he adopted a scruffy, mumbling persona, claiming to have stepped away from acting to pursue a career in hip-hop. This character, which was meant to be part of the film's promotion, made for an incredibly awkward and memorable appearance on Letterman's stage. "I was there to promote a film I had made, and I felt trapped in that character," Phoenix explained to Colbert. "I had to keep the act going, even though it was uncomfortable." He also shared that he had attempted to give Letterman a heads-up about his character. "Before the show, I did a pre-interview in character, but I soon realized it was a bit ridiculous. So, I called back and said, 'Listen, this is what I'm doing. I want Dave to really challenge me, I want it to feel dangerous.'" Despite his intentions, Phoenix now looks back on the experience with regret. "It was horrible, so uncomfortable, and I truly regret it. I promise I'll never do something like that again. I'm really sorry for how it turned out," he confessed. In a light-hearted moment, Colbert pointed out that Letterman might not be watching, but Phoenix insisted on offering an apology anyway. "He might be, and I just need to say I'm sorry." Interestingly, Phoenix did return to Letterman's show in 2010 for a follow-up appearance after the release of the mockumentary, jokingly suggesting, "I can only imagine they performed a major exorcism after I left." In his latest film, Eddington, which is set to hit theaters on July 18, Phoenix stars alongside notable actors such as Pedro Pascal, Austin Butler, and Emma Stone. This film marks another chapter in his illustrious career, but the memory of that Letterman interview remains a stark reminder of the challenges and unpredictability of live television. 2. Joaquin Phoenix apologizes for horrible Letterman interview, full story. Joaquin Phoenix candidly shares his thoughts on a profoundly uncomfortable experience during his past appearance on a talk show, labeling it as one of the worst nights of my life. In a recent episode of The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, Phoenix revisits the infamous 2009 interview he had with David Letterman while he was in character for his mockumentary film, I'm Still Here. This moment has since become notorious, with many viewers questioning whether Phoenix was in the midst of a personal crisis at that time. In fact, it was so troubling for him that he felt compelled to apologize for his behavior, which was chronicled in the later releases of his film. During his conversation with Colbert, Phoenix recounted how he initially approached the pre-interview in character, finding it amusing at first. However, he later recognized that it was rather absurd and reached out to inform the production team, saying, "Listen, this is what I'm doing. I'm coming out here and I'm doing this whole thing." Phoenix elaborated on his intentions, expressing a desire for Letterman to challenge him, saying, "I just want Dave to lacerate me. I just want it to be really dangerous." His aim was to provoke a genuine response that would evoke curiosity and unpredictability, but the outcome proved to be anything but beneficial. "In some ways, it was a success, and it was also just one of the worst nights of my life," he remarked, capturing the dual nature of the experience. Colbert humorously speculated whether Letterman might be watching, to which Phoenix took the opportunity to extend a heartfelt apology, saying, "I regret it. I'll never do it again. I'm so sorry." He described the experience as exceptionally uncomfortable, showcasing his sincere remorse for how it unfolded. It's worth mentioning that Letterman stepped down from his hosting duties in 2015 and has since been succeeded by Colbert. Currently, Phoenix is starring in the film Eddington, further enriching his diverse filmography. This story leaves us pondering, How far should an actor go for their art? Is the risk of embarrassment or discomfort worth the potential for artistic expression? I invite you to share your thoughts below. Do you think Phoenix's approach was daring or misguided?